for doing this interview with me, but more importantly, thank you for being part of the Lemmon stage as we speak, of course, playing at the El Mocambo, the legendary El Mocambo. How does it feel to be part of this amazing showcase as we speak is coming up this Tuesday?
It's really awesome. Like it kind of came together very quickly, and we've only played two shows in the history of this band. So we're really excited to get the chance to get out there and play some more on the Lemmon stage, no less.
Yeah, and Jessica Lemmon, like we've known her for years, and she was like really supportive of our old band back in the day, and just she's such a great person, always giving like opportunities to new up and coming bands. So yeah, we're just so happy to do it with her.
Badass woman in the industry.
Yeah.
I cannot wait because I was listening to your music. I was listening, reading about the both of you. You guys remind me of, you remember back in the day, the group The Runaways?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your story and the messages that you're putting out, and not so much as the hard rock sound that they had, but their travels reminds me of the both of you and the message that you're giving through your music. Am I on the right path on that?
Oh, I mean, I think probably Joan Jett's like a huge icon to us. So yeah, like
In the sense of like maybe women getting out there and making music that's typically made by men and just kind of trying to break through that glass ceiling. Then I take that as a compliment for sure.
yeah.
And y'all definitely doing that, which is why I cannot wait to hear and see you perform at the Elmo Combo with the Lemon Stage. How did this all come together in the beginning? You also mentioned right off the top that you were both in another band before. So how did this come together with Softcult? And I have to say, every time I hear that name, I think of the '80s, and I think of like it's an '80s band name too. I love it.
Kind of like soft cell.
Yeah, something like that.
It's got this amalgamation, yeah, like soft kill, soft style, the cult. You know what I mean? It came together in lockdown. So in 2020, we pretty much cut our teeth our whole lives since we were 16 in the way encouragement was. We were touring and we had a label deal and stuff. And then in 2020, everything just stopped. And I think for like us, you know, for a lot of people, I think it was a chance to kind of reassess and think about what do you want to do with your life, and you have a chance to, you know, sit down and evaluate things. And we'd never had that much time off the road since we started, you know, touring and stuff. So it was a chance to be in our home studio and write, record, and that's where the project started. And it's just kind of been going ever since we released our first song in 2021. And yeah, now we're just gonna keep doing this, I guess.
Yeah, my old joke with everybody now for the last 2 years is, and I've asked everybody this, is the closet your sound booth? Like, are you sitting in there?
We don't even have a sound booth, honey.
Yeah, I wish we had a closet in here. It's literally just like a mic in a room.
Yeah,
we make it work.
we make it work. Yeah.
And you're making great music. I want to get into that part too, because listening to some of the lyrics, it sounds like the message is, you know, strength, women, but also messages of the crap women deal with. Not just what they're trying to do in the music business, but just walking out the door or, you know, just everyday walk of life.
That's true. Yeah, thanks. It's something we're passionate about for sure, and I think our main goal is to just raise awareness. And we're really inspired by the Riot Girl movement from the '90s, so we're kind of trying to carry that torch forward into the modern era, I guess. Yeah, I think our main goal is to raise awareness and kind of form a community around empowerment, but also just about looking out for your peers, you know. And I have to say, even though a lot of what we're writing about is issues that women go through and, you know, misogyny and stuff like that, it's been really encouraging to see our male fan base kind of stand up and really take things to heart. So it does feel like we are kind of forming and fostering a community around
Yeah. So I think like a lot of times when people talk about feminism, maybe like it's not always, or people don't always take it as something that's inclusive, but I think that's basically what feminism is everyone just like being equal. So yeah, it's really cool to kind of see people, male, female, any gender, just kind of take that support.
How much did the pandemic itself? I mean, you talked about um, physically with the group and things like that, but musically, how much did the pandemic change, or did it change anything in the stories that you're also telling through your music?
That's a really good question. Yeah, I think it was a wake up call for everybody, right? Like, I remember in the summer of 2020 was when, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement was just exploding over all our timelines, and we were learning about George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and like just police brutality and stuff like that. And I think the fact that we were all kind of, in some ways, like forced to stop avoiding things, and we were like in our houses, we weren't out in the world, but we could see the rest of the world on our phones and see what was going on. It was kind of like all this injustice and oppression was just unavoidable at a certain point, and the pandemic definitely puts strain on our current system and highlights a lot of the social injustices that we have. So I think it was an eye opener for us and for the rest of the world. Sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that too. Yeah, I think like also yeah in the UK there was a lot going on with women's rights too, and just like
Gender violence.
gender violence. Yeah, just seeing that it's kind of crazy how it's like world is we're not out there doing things that we write about. It's not like we're just seeing things happen. And we're like, okay, this is bad. This is like what's inspiring us right now. We need to write about this. Like there's no other choice.
Because that's all we could really do in that situation, other than go out and protest or something, you know, and demonstrate. It's like the only power we felt we had was to use our platform to raise awareness.
you definitely do that very well. Let's talk about the music. I had a chance, and I was trying to look it up. Um, Latest single that's going on right now. There's a video. It's sort of like red, and it's like all these colors. What's that one called?
Oh man, red is like this reoccurring theme.
Well, I think you're in a car or something, and
Yeah, I know the one. It's called Gaslight. So, yeah, and we're in like a cool vintage car in that one.
yeah, what's that song about? And how did you guys record this with the pandemic going on?
Honestly, all our videos are really run and gun DIY shoots. So it's like there's no crew, there's nothing. And same with actually recording. We do it all in our home studio. Phoenix is our producer and engineer and everything. I direct and edit the music videos. So we kind of just it started as a pandemic thing because we couldn't get like these big crews together to do things. And then it became a really empowering experience for both of us, like learning new skills. And now I wouldn't change it. I like kind of being more hands on with the craft. So, yeah, I guess the answer is yeah, we just kind of do it really DIY style and like on a no budget basis.
Yeah, yeah. And then yeah, the song itself. I mean, the song's called Gaslight, so it's basically about that. I don't know if you're familiar with the term gaslighting, but yeah, I guess like when we were teenagers, we didn't really know what that was back in the day. There wasn't so much a term for it, and then now I guess
there's a definition.
There's a definition, and so yeah, we just felt like it was something. Looking back on like past relationships or situations where we were like, oh yeah, I guess that's what was happening, and we didn't even know it. So yeah, kind of like something again, just trying to raise awareness about things so people can know if it's happening to them, leading to an accident.
With great music, EP and out our album. What's going on with that?
So we do have two EPs out right now, and we're currently working on more. But I think the plan is just to not stop, just keep putting it out.
Oh, hell yeah. And one of the things you gotta keep putting out there is getting yourselves down here in Toronto from where you are so you can get on the Lemmon stage and perform at the El Mocambo. What is this show going to be like?
It's going to be fun. I mean, I think a lot of musicians right now are just so psyched to be back on stage, playing to people in a room. The energy is palpable. And we just like to go on stage and, we've been practicing. So it's just nice to actually get to perform for people and share the music in a live setting. So I think
Okay. And this is number 3, right?
this is, yeah, third time's a charm.
I was going to say, lucky 3, cannot wait for this. And just curious, any other shows in the future are we looking at here?
Oh, yeah. This is actually really crazy. So we have, after this, a show on the 16th in Waterloo at Maxwell's concert and events. And then we go on tour in the UK. We're actually going to Bangkok after that. Yeah. And then we're doing the USA immediately after that. So we're gonna be gone for a while, but it's gonna be really good.
But we got you here on Tuesday, and that's the important thing. I want to say thank you so much for this interview. Thanks for the music. Thanks for the inspiration. Cannot wait to get a chance because I get to introduce y'all. So I cannot wait to do that. It is going to be so much fun. Congratulations on all the success and future success.
Thank you so much. Thank you for talking.
Yeah.